Well, I guess we can play now. Blend my Philly way now. Put your Latina sway now.
This week's video, as you can tell from the title, I am going to be filming a pet peeves video part 2. I made one of these a long time ago, and I may be repeating some of the things. I think most of these are pretty new. So yeah, that's basically gonna be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, please give it a big thumbs up. Also, do subscribe. I make videos every Friday and sometimes Tuesdays. So let's get started. So number 1 on my list I do have is when people say they're going to do something and then they end up not doing it. They don't follow through with it. That goes for like school projects or whatever. Like, yeah, I'll do this, but then they end up not doing it. So then you have to do like that part or whatever they didn't do, or like say they promised you something and then they don't do it. Like, I just really do not like when people say they could do something and then they end up not doing it. It's just like such a pet peeve of mine. I hate when people like make plans, or like, I'm really such a down person for like a lot of things, especially if it's like traveling, concerts, like stuff like that. Like, let me know, like I'm on my way. Like, how am I gonna come up with that money? I don't know, but I'm going to. That's like kind of like, don't say you're gonna do something and then be like, oh, never mind. Because like, I ended up, last year had to go to a concert like by myself because like my friends that were supposed to go with me like didn't end up going with me, so I went alone to it. So I was like, but I met friends in line, so like it didn't matter. But at the same time, like, you can't put me in stressful situations like this. This is like a big one, and like I don't mean to call anyone out, I'm not saying names or anything, but boys that like try to talk to me by starting off with like my YouTube, like a lot of people, and I'm not calling anyone out, it's just like, it's kind of annoying because like I really like genuinely think people are interested in my YouTube, and then like come later like to find out they were just talking to me about it just to talk to me. I mean, like, that's cool too, but really, can you please just be interested in my YouTube and things I actually do, and not just like be after some motive that you have with like you want to talk to me or whatever you want to do. Like, can it just not be like that? Because like a lot of people, they end up messaging me about my YouTube and I always respond. Like, if it's YouTube related, like, I'm going to respond. I think that's another thing that they know. Oh, it's about YouTube, she's gonna definitely respond, like if they have questions or whatever. And like people, they've like messaged me saying, oh, I want to start a YouTube channel, like, can you help me out with this? And then like they ended up not even talking about YouTube, like after like maybe like 3 messages about YouTube, and they're like, so how's your day? Like, I hate being rude to people too. It's just like, oh my god, like, can you like not like, I'm sorry, I don't really want to talk to anyone. Like, I'm just not interested in any like dating life, talking to anyone, because it's just a waste of time. Like, I'm blunt but I'm honest. It's just so ungenuine once I find out like, oh, they just wanted to talk to me and it wasn't about like YouTube or anything, because like I really wanted to help them or whatever. So things like that, it's happened with multiple people, or people like they message me, they're like, great video, this isn't that. I'm like, obviously, like I respond, I'm like, thank you so much, like I appreciate that, and then they start a conversation like, you're cute, or like this and this and that, and I'm like, ugh, really? Maybe I'm weird, I don't know. Then going along with that, I kind of just mentioned the being called cute thing. So I'm really weird, and I get really uncomfortable when people call me like pretty, gorgeous, beautiful, cute, things like that. Really, I hate it. It's like such a big pet peeve of mine, and people like think I'm lying when I say it. Like, I really do not like it. Like, from my like friends that are girls and stuff, like I'm like, oh my god, like sis, thank you so much, like you're cute too, like that, like I love it. But like when it comes from guys, I don't know, I'm like, sorry, but like it just makes it so ungenuine after that, and it's just like, ugh, it's so disappointing, because like I don't know, I just hate it. And like one time I went on like, not even like a date, like we just went to eat, and this kid, the whole time, I literally told him it makes me feel like disgusted. I hate it. And the whole time he just called me like pretty and cute and all this stuff, and wrote little notes while we were literally sitting right across from each other. Like, can we please just, like, if I take time out of my schedule to hang out with you, can you not do that? Like, if I told you specifically, it makes me uncomfortable. I do not like that. Why are you gonna go out of your way just to say it every 2 seconds? It just made me so like upset too. I should have just got up and walked out, but I didn't because I was too nice. And it's weird too because I do prefer like being called like other things if I'm going to be called like other things. Like, I like the whole like snack thing, a full course meal. I'm weird. I don't know. But like, if you call me pretty or cute or beautiful and stuff, like, obviously I'll take it as like a compliment, but like I don't like it. Like, it makes me feel weird about myself unless like it's one of my friends or something. But like, I mean, I get it as like maybe like a stranger says it too. Like, I take that as a compliment. But like when it's people like trying to have like ulterior motives, like I said, like, I just hate it. It's so ungenuine from guys most of the time, and like, I'm not trying to like bash on guys. Another thing, liars. I mean, it's kind of like basic. Like, obviously, like, who's gonna like someone who lies to them? But like, it's especially like when you know the truth and they still go on lying and they try to build this bigger lie when you already know the truth. It's like, what's the point? Like, once I know you're lying, like, can you at least tell the truth after that point? Like, I don't know. Liars, and usually, like, when I ask a question, I already know the truth. So, like, why are you gonna try lying to me? Like, you should just tell me the truth straight up. Let me know, because I already know. Another pet peeve of mine is I don't like when people ask for, like, recommendations for, like, jobs and stuff. If they're a lazy, not dedicated person, and I know they're not good workers, or I know they don't have good communication skills or stuff like that, if I just know them on a personal level, like, if I don't think you're gonna fit it, then like, I don't want to recommend you. Or like, turn out like I do recommend you for something, you get in, but you don't do it like right, then it looks bad on me. I don't want to look bad. This is kind of like a weird pet peeve of mine, but I really don't like hearing people chew food. It's like annoying to me, and like, yeah, everyone eats and stuff, and like, I know I eat, but like, even the whole like sound, hearing it in my head, me chew food, is the most obnoxious thing ever. And like, if I'm talking to someone and like, say we're not like eating, but they're like eating snacks or whatever, and you can really hear it, or they're like talking with their mouth open, and like, ugh, I just hate that. The sound of chewing, it's just so annoying. And then I apologize to people when I'm chewing and I hear it in my head. I'm like, oh my god, I'm annoying myself, probably annoying everyone else. And like, okay, and then I work at like a call center, and so basically I deal with like people that like call in and I place their orders or whatever. A lot of the time I get like some nice people, I get some rude people. But I really dislike when people that don't know my job description and don't know how to do it, or aren't a person in my job, tries to tell me how to do my job. Like, if the person I'm talking to on the other line, I'm over here like doing my job, I'm like, oh, well, we don't offer this. They're over here like, actually you do. I know you do because we offer it on our end. Excuse me, we have 2 separate jobs, so on your end it's gonna be different than on my end. So I can't do everything that you can do. That's why you're calling me to assist you with what I can do. When people try to talk to me while I'm listening to music, oh my god, or watching a show, or have my headphones in, or whatever, like, and like, they keep repeatedly doing it. Like, it's like I'm listening to music, then I see like my mom come in my room, and I'm like, okay, like, and then she tells me something, and I'm like, okay. And then she like goes away and opens the door again, and then does it again, and then does it again, and like repeatedly. I'm like, are you done? Like, come on, sis. Like, I'm trying to listen to these bangers out here. Like, I'm over here trying to watch my show, and my music and my shows are very important to me. Another thing is when people believe everything they read, see, or whatever. Like, what? Like, you can't believe everything that's on the internet. We learned this. Ladies and gentlemen, I mean, we do like have a lot of resources nowadays that we can actually find like factual things and like real things, but not everything you see that is like has a headline is real, or you need to look more into it. You need to read up on your facts, because a lot of people are confused nowadays. A lot of people don't know what be happening. Like, another thing I do not like is when I find out new information about myself from other people, aka rumors. I be learning so many new things about myself, like a lot, like from a whole bunch of people. Like I learned a lot, and I didn't even know a lot of these things about myself, but I happen to always learn it from other people, other sources that don't come from me. They don't care. Like nowadays, like, oh my god, they just care about themselves or try to prove a point or this and this and that, and so they pull out all these things that like aren't even true. They like throw them out to the public, and then you like find out from like other people or your friends are like, oh, you did this. I'm all, oh, did I? Last but definitely not least, PDA, gross thing. And like a lot of people that are like, oh, you're just jealous. No, sis, I don't know. The way I am is just like, if I were to ever be in a relationship, I don't like things like that. Holding hands and stuff, no, I really don't like it. Like, I mean, I've been on like a couple dates or whatever, and where they try to go to hold my hand, and I'm like, ooh, 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 just that right off. Just that off, cause like, oh no, I do not, no, don't try to hold my hand. Future mans, that's never gonna come, but like if you did, don't hold my hand. Don't do it. Like, I hate that. Or like if anyone tries to like show any public display of affection, PDA, I hate it. And like, I'm not jealous of anyone. Like, I'm happy for you. Like, you can express this stuff, but like, I just hate seeing other people do it. That's why like, I'm more like, if someone tried to do that with me, and like, no, it's not happening. It's just gross to me. But yeah, so that's like basically it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Also, do subscribe. I make videos every Friday, sometimes Tuesdays. If you'd like to get to know me better, you can follow me on any of my social media sites like Instagram, Twitter, add me on Snapchat. All the links are in the description. Comment if you have any pet peeves. Do you agree with any of my pet peeves? Am I the only one? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next week. Hey guys, Sierra here. This week's video, I'm going to be filming a pet I don't know. This is what happens when I run up the stairs. Let me catch my breath.